Hey guys, here I have an example of a Boyle's Law problem, and I'm going to talk about how we go through identifying it and solving it. So first off, make sure you guys are referencing your unit variable property chart, PVU tables. So it can help you identify what units mean what here. So at 101.3 kPa, that's a kilopascal, a gas occupies 220.3 centimeters cubed. The pressure is increased to 120 kilopascals. What volume will the gas occupy? So I want to calculate a volume. That's why it says what volume will gas occupy. And let's see what's given here. At 101.3 kPa, that's a unit of pressure. A gas occupies 220 centimeters cubed. 220 centimeters cubed is a unit of volume. The pressure is increased to 120.0 kPa. That tells you that that is a pressure. So if you don't know your units, sometimes there's clues here that will help you to indicate that kPa is a unit of pressure. So let's go about setting this up. First off, I like to make a table of all the variables. So this is a Boyle's Law problem because I have a pressure and a volume, and I'm asked for a volume at a new pressure. So I have given an initial pressure, an initial volume, a final pressure, and I'm asked, what is the final volume? So let's go diagram out and fill this chart in. My starting pressure is 101.3 kPa. My starting volume is 220 centimeters cubed. My final pressure is 120 kPa. And I'm asked, what is my final volume? That's why I highlighted it in green. So let's set this up. Here we have Boyle's Law. The product of the initial conditions is going to be equal to the product of the final conditions. It's an inverse relationship. So I'm going to have to take my pressure one multiplied by my volume one and set that equal to my pressure two and volume two. So I set up the equation right here. 101.3 kPa times 220 centimeters cubed is equal to 120 kPa times my final volume. And that's what I want to solve for. So I just do a little algebra and I set it up. I multiply the two and I divide by 120 kPa. Notice my units cancels out, and I'm left with 101.3 times 220.0 centimeters cubed over 120 kPa. The kPa, kilopascals, cancels out, leaving my only unit as centimeters cubed. So I calculate that value, and I should get 185.7 centimeters cubed.